Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I really appreciate you being here. Still dealing with this virus. I promise I'll be fine. Thank you for all the well wishes. I have read them. I just can't respond to them all, but I appreciate you so much. You've made me feel so much better. And I'm working on recovering, so enjoy this mega compilation of fashion flops. I forgot going back through some of these how funny I found them, and I hope you do too. So again, thank you for all the lovely messages and all the support. I will be back very soon with new content, and I miss you all, and I hope you're staying healthy and taking care of yourself. I'll talk to you again soon. Here we go. Thanks for being here. Bye bye. We're going to be taking a look at something interesting. That's right. You guys have the best suggestions in the comments. I appreciate them so much. And one of you lovely people suggested that I compare Catherine and Meghan's fashions at the same event. So we can take a look at how they differ. Oh my God, check out the glare here, right? I feel like Meghan's actually glaring at me at this one. But yeah, it's kind of unbelievable to see. Huge thank you to you who recommended it. I really appreciate it. I tried to go back and find your comment. I cannot find it for the life of me. But you know who you are. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Let's dive into this. It'll blow your mind. Same disclaimer I always give. I'm not interested in discussing body size, comparing that sort of thing. We are looking at tailoring, hats, accessories, things like that. The fit of the clothes, the style of the clothes. That's what we're going for. Here we go. Let's kick off with Wimbledon, shall we? This was 2018. So we have Catherine and Meghan here. Catherine is wearing a bespoke Jenny Packham dress. We know Catherine loves Jenny Packham stuff, and I love Jenny Packham stuff on Catherine. We'll get into that. But she's wearing like I say, Jenny Packham dress. It's a Dolce & Gabbana purse, which I will show you in a minute because I love the purse. Meghan opted for a Ralph Lauren wide-legged pant and I believe it's also Ralph Lauren striped shirt. All right, first glance, what are your thoughts? I love Catherine's dress. There's a really cool detail, which I'm going to show you. I cannot stand Meghan's pants, and we'll get into the details on why there. But just at first glance, Catherine's dress, very sporty, but still, I just love it. I do. I think it's very flattering on her. Meghan, I can get over the striped shirt. I've never been to Wimbledon, so I'm not real sure about the actual dress code there, but I can get over the striped shirt. It's sporty. I understand. I hate these pants with a passion. I mean, I truly hate these pants, and you'll see why. Let me show you what we're dealing with here. All right, take a look at these pants. Let's scroll on down and see what we got. You ready? See? Huge, nonsensical pants. Can't even see that she's wearing shoes. I just don't think that's an attractive look. It just, I have to say it again, messy. She looks messy. And I'll actually give her some whatever, slack, grace, whatever, and say, okay, it's a sporting event, but no need to look messy. Now, let me use this picture of the crazy pants, but also show you what I love about Catherine's dress. Well, first of all, let me show you the purse. This is Dolce & Gabbana. I just love this purse. It's one that Catherine carries. You'll actually see her reuse it quite a bit, and I just think it's a pretty purse. It just has always caught my attention. This dress is so cute. I love this dress. Again, it's Jenny Packham, but do you see the thoughtful detail? You think, oh, it's a polka dot dress. What are we talking about? No, it's actually made to look like tennis balls. All right, let's talk hairstyle. Are you ready to be shocked? Ready? Meghan's is messy. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, then you're like, what the heck are you talking about? No, I was just saying how messy. Oh my God. I promise I didn't do that on purpose. How Meghan loves a messy bun. I would still say this is neater than some of her others. And I will say it's a sporting event. So maybe it makes more sense here. I'm not sure. Versus a lot of those royal duties that we saw her on where she likes a messy bun. But still, Catherine has the curls, the polished look. Absolutely elegant. All right, let's take a look at the following year. This is 2019. And I was going to move on from Wimbledon, but I have to show you this because this is one of my favorite of Catherine's dresses. I love this green so much. I truly do. And I love the bow detail. I love all of it, the button detail, all of it. And I hate this outfit on Meghan so much. This was one of the ones that was mentioned to me repeatedly in the comments when I was talking about what are your least favorite looks on Meghan. So we'll take a look at what's happening here because it's dreadful. But I love that green dress so much on Catherine. Gorgeous. I think that color really suits her. Again, I love the bow detail. I love the buttons. Let's see here. Catherine's is a mid-length Dolce & Gabbana. It's a rewear that she had originally worn this dress on a tour of British Columbia in 2016. Meghan Markle is wearing it's called Boss I've never heard of this person. Vesplisa, Vesplisa, printed midi skirt and a Givenchy, because she's obsessed with that apparently, long sleeve shirt. Do you know how much? I got that fact from Cosmopolitan, by the way. Do you know how much they're estimating that this shirt costs? $1,395 for a white shirt. All right, let's take a look at this skirt. There, you can see it in its full, I won't say glory, full hideousness. What is this? What am I looking at? I just don't think, and I'm not even, I mean, I hate it. I'm not even trying to just shit on Meghan. I'm saying that would not look good on anybody, I don't think. But I especially hate it. I don't know what you could pair it with to make it look better. But with that white shirt, it looks crazy. It does. I don't understand the whites together, because you're not even going for the same shade. I don't understand. It looks like she's built it up under her boobs again. She loves that look. I don't understand. There it is. I don't understand the skirt. I really don't. I really hate it. It looks like a claw wrapping around the side of it. It's horrendous. But here's the name of the skirt. If you wanted to pick one up for yourself, it's actually more reasonably priced than a lot of the other crap she wears. It's at Harvey Nichols. And then here's that shirt. See, it's now marked down, but at the time they estimated about $1,395 for a white shirt. How do you lose the value of money so much that you can spend that for a white shirt? I don't know. I did want to show a close-up of the Dolce & Gabbana on Catherine. Gorgeous. I just love it. I love the silhouette on her. The color's gorgeous. Look at the detail. Look at the polished, just everything. She just looks gorgeous. I mean, I want to pet her hair. Not in a weird way. I say that all the time. I love her. She looks gorgeous. And there's that Dolce & Gabbana purse again. Gorgeous. All right. So now I thought I would show you my favorite look of Catherine at Wimbledon. At each event, I'm going to show you my favorite look of Catherine that I've seen. You know, I just picked my favorite throughout the year. So here is Catherine in 2019. Now this one I wrote it down, but I'm never going to be able to say it right. It's like a Emilia Wickstead Jordan dress. And it may be Amelia. I don't know. It's in pastel blue, and I love it. I love the sleeve detail. I just think she looks so incredibly beautiful and radiant in this dress. Look, gorgeous. And again, wearing those same earrings that she likes to wear, those, pearl drops. I don't know. But I love that she repurposes things, and I just love this dress. I think that color really suits her as well. All right, moving on. Let's take a look at their first balcony appearances after being married. So this was Catherine's. This was June of 2011, Trooping the Color. She is in a white Alexander McQueen coat dress. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I actually really like this coat dress. I do. I think it's really pretty and flattering. This is 2011 again, so the hat's not my favorite, but I can excuse that. I just love I love the look. I love the dress. I just think, she looks truly happy there. I think it's a good look on her. And here she is with Camilla, and back when Harry used to occasionally smile and not be miserable all the time. All right, here's Meghan's first appearance on the balcony after marrying Harry. This was Trooping the Color, and she's wearing an off-the-shoulder Carolina Herrera dress. So I learned something interesting. Well, first of all, let's talk style. I don't mind the color. All I can think of, though, when I see this is we want privacy, and also this picture, because this picture always makes me laugh. Tell me you've seen this picture. It's that weirdo stare at Harry. It's so bizarre, but whatever. Okay. He can't even have a word with his dad without her gazing at him. Like, seriously with this. She's going to hit him with her Frisbee hat. But so here they are Trooping the Color. So this is interesting. When I was researching this, I found out something I didn't know. So maybe it'll be something you don't know, but you guys know everything. So maybe you already knew it. Okay. So this look was actually considered controversial by the press. When I was doing research, they brought up this right here and they showed how far off the shoulder and said that's not exactly within dress code, if you will. You know what I mean? They said it's actually kind of controversial and the news reported on it. Well, get this, guys. Do you know what? Again, I had no idea about this, but do you know what the news is speculating she did? This is what she did. People put together that she wore this dramatic shoulder and they speculate it's because she was mad at the criticism of her off the shoulder look that we just looked at. So I just always thought the shoulders were kind of nuts on this thing, but whatever, it's fine. But I didn't even put together that it's an FU to the media for reporting that, that the last one wasn't quite right for the event. And now I want to show you my favorite Trooping the Color of Catherine right here. Look at this. This is 2016. She wore an Alexander McQueen coat dress. Gorgeous. Look at that. So beautiful. Little baby Charlotte. So sweet. And again, another reason to love Catherine. So she actually rewore this dress. This is what she wore to Charlotte's christening. She repurposed for Trooping the Color. So here she is in it. I love it. I love this look. I think it pairs beautifully with the hat. And look at how she matches with baby Charlotte. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And here she is wearing it for Charlotte's christening. So I wanted you to be able to see it. It's beautiful. I love the neckline. I love the cut of it, the fit. She's flawless. I prefer the hat she wore for Trooping the Color, but again, for a christening, I totally get it. Gorgeous. All right, let's move over to Royal Ascot. This is said to be the Queen's favorite racing event. So here we have Meghan Markle wearing a white Givenchy shirt dress. I don't know what it is with Givenchy. What is with that? Why is she so obsessed with it? I can't afford any of that stuff anyway, but I'm saying, like, even if I could, I think I'd avoid Givenchy. But here she is. And I gotta say, I talked about before, this is my least favorite hat, and I just think this dress is a wrinkled mess. Again, I gotta cite my video yesterday and say, messy. I just see this and I think, messy. Why do you like to belt under your boobs? Messy. Maybe that's what these two are fighting about here. He told her she looked messy. Oh, God. All right, so I actually didn't have one for Catherine this same year because she had just had baby Louis. She was out on maternity leave. So this is the following year. I love it so much. It's Ellie Saab. It's just gorgeous. So perfectly fits her, tailored, elegant. Hair's done up beautifully. I mean, look at them together. It's perfection. What can I say? It's one of my favorite looks on her. All right, you guys, this is pretty funny. Not this dress, but what happened here. Now, I wanted to find a fancier event. So I started looking and I was looking up trying to find a dress-up event. So here's one where Catherine presented an award at the National History Museum. So this was 2019 and she's wearing this dress. I just love this dress. If you can see the detail, it's kind of hard, I know. But it's a Barbara Casasola, I'm not sure. But she's a Brazilian designer. And I just think Catherine looks so beautiful here with the detail of this dress. It's just, I think the cut's really flattering. She looks gorgeous. I love her hair here. She's even wearing Jimmy Choo sparkle shoes, which I'll show you. Just absolutely gorgeous. So she's actually worn this dress twice. She wore it in 2016. I believe that was the gala. And then in 2019 to present the award at the National History Museum, like I say. So here's the detail of the dress. If you can see the stripes go... they're in different directions, but it's very, again, tailored perfectly for her. It's very flattering, gorgeous cut. And there's the Jimmy Choo shoes. So I love it. I can't say enough good stuff about it. I could never wear this dress, but I think she looks just gorgeous in it. And when I was pulling pictures from it, they had this picture on the right of her thanking the people that made the meals for the event. So, You cannot get classier than that. I think it's incredible. Then, you guys, I Googled Meghan Markle. I promise I didn't do this on purpose. I Googled Meghan Markle Museum and Meghan Markle Gala, and I swear to God, this is what came up. And I'm showing you even the bottom. It says the words museum. Oh, it cuts off gala. But I promise, it said that on there. And this is what Meghan wore. I've talked about this dress every day because I hate it that much. It is truly one of the most hideous things I've ever seen. It does absolutely nothing. It does not flatter. It's horrendously made. It's awful. It's Carolina Herrera. I don't understand it. I think it should be burnt. We talked about it in detail, so I'm not even going to go back in. I hadn't even seen this picture. When I was searching the museum thing, this picture popped up, and I thought, oh my God, it got worse. The pictures got worse. I'm actually mad because the pictures are so bad. And then I found this dishonorable mention. How have I not seen this piece of crap before? I wanted to make sure. I've seen this stupid red dress so much, but I was confusing designers. So I Googled Meghan Markle, Carolina Herrera, and sure enough, that's who was over the red dress. But also apparently designed this. I don't even remember seeing this, but again, I'm mad because it's shapeless and hideous. Looks like she got stuck in a sleeping bag and just decided to wear that to a photo shoot. So let's take a look at some more fashion failures by Meghan Markle and what the internet is asking about in terms of her fashion decisions, if you can call it that. But thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Let's jump right on in. So first up, we have, how fashionable would you say Meghan Markle is? Uh-oh. Okay, so I wanted to bring up this person's answer because I think she makes a really good point. It says she used to look better and more fashionable with her time on Suits. She must have had a great stylist then. Her hair, her makeup, her clothing were all on point. Let's take a look. So here she is playing Rachel Zane on Suits. If you ask anyone in her camp, it's the most important role ever. If you ask anybody with half a brain, it's basically a glorified extra. But goodness. Anyway, I've brought this up before. I watched a little bit of Suits, not much. Wasn't a fan, not just because of her, just in general. I just couldn't get into the show. Doesn't matter. But I have noticed this. Yeah, I would definitely say so much more fashionable on Suits, but I have some theories on this. But first, let's take a look at the examples this lady gave of not so fashionable looks. She stopped dressing well as a royal. Not sure what happened there, but her hair looked messy. Her clothes were wrinkled and didn't fit her. Maybe different or no stylist. She looked everything but royal. Here's the examples given. And I think she could have even done better on some of the examples given because these weren't even the worst looks. But yeah, these are pretty bad. I've given it a lot of thought. I've talked about it in other videos. My theory on this is several things. I think on Suits, she had people that she had to listen to. I have heard, we've all heard reports that allegedly her behavior got worse as time went on the set. She was more and more awful, but I'd say probably at the beginning, maybe she pretended like she cared. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. And had to listen to people so other people would dress her. And then I think by the time she got to the royal family, that was that. She didn't need to listen to anybody and was proving it. And then my other theory is I just think she showed a clear lack of respect for anybody in the royal family. And so it manifested in so many ways, from the messy hair, like messy hair, I don't care attitude, to the messy clothes, to the messy behavior. I mean, how many photos of her tongue out have we seen? Does that show that you really care about what you're doing or that you respect the position or anything? No, it doesn't. So I just think as time went on and she was part of the family, that was just her way of saying, I don't care. I don't care about any of this. I'll try to take you down. Don't worry, So I think that all went hand in hand. Plus just a good old healthy narcissistic, I know better than everybody. I know what looks best kind of thing. So I think it's a lethal combination of all the above. And then this question is, what do you think of Meghan Markle's dress sense? And it looks like Louise answered interesting. And she posted this picture here. I've often talked about this picture as well. This was on duty on a royal tour, And she thought that it was totally appropriate to wear this outfit. Are Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton's wardrobes similar? I know you hate it when we say Kate. Okay, Catherine Middleton's wardrobe similar? Not in the least. Catherine's clothes are neat, beautiful, and fit her perfectly. Then there are Meghan's. Honestly, it goes back to the point I was just making about Meghan and her way of showing she just doesn't care. I feel like it's the opposite with Catherine. Her way of showing how much she cares and respects it is, details like wardrobe and fashion choices and things. And so I just think I think it shows more about her dedication to all of it, to every aspect of it. And I'm sure it's annoying. I'm sure there are annoying rules that you probably don't want to follow. You probably just want to throw on a pair of jeans sometimes. I get it. I'm saying I truly think that Catherine shows more effort, more thought to the outfits that she chooses. And I think she probably listens to the people around her a bit more. So again, the questions about Meghan and Catherine's wardrobes, are they similar? Sue answers, good grief, no. Catherine is beautiful, classy, and stylish. Amen to that. How are Meghan Markle and Catherine's styles different? Catherine has poise and can wear almost anything, and she always looks great. What I've seen so far of Markle, she has no idea of dress sense. She wears clothes that almost hang off of her and most times looks an utter mess. For some reason, this question was also in the fashion section, but it made me laugh, so I'm including it. What does Catherine have but Meghan doesn't? Class, beauty, fashion sense, genuine compassion, style, nice personality, empathy. All excellent answers. What are Meghan Markle's fashion rules for her staff? You guys, Nancy answers, find out what Catherine is wearing and find me something better. Her staff can never win. Okay, since we're talking Catherine and Meghan, I have not talked about this in one of my videos, and it's living rent-free in my head, so I need to talk to you all, my friends, about this. This dress is just so beautiful. It takes my breath away. Haha. It's for the Top Gun premiere, so that made that even funnier. But it really does. It's beautiful. It's one of my all-time favorites of Catherine's. I have talked about this dress before because I love it. But there's something funny that happened just after it. So to put it in perspective, Catherine wore this gorgeous dress May 19th, 2022. So keep that in your head. May 19th, 2022. She wore this dress to the Top Gun Maverick premiere. So then June 20th, so from May 19th to June 20th, this popped up. Meghan was wearing this. You guys, I cannot even. I know the sugars love to say, oh, Catherine's copying Meghan. I'm not even playing the copying game. I'm just saying, look at this. This is just a prime example of what a difference, right? Some tailoring makes, the fit makes, all of it makes, some better choices make. I'm sorry, but this is hideous. It's awful. It really is. And I promise you can think whatever. I'm not even talking about her figure. That I don't go there. I'm talking about the cut of this outfit for her is not right. It doesn't look good. It wouldn't look good on me either. But if they're bringing up questions about Catherine and Meghan and that sort of thing and dressing like each other and stuff, this one lives rent-free in my head. It's just awful. How many times has Meghan Markle's fashion gone wrong? Every time? Okay, I promise I didn't read ahead, but Noel writes, nearly every time. In short, usually her clothes do not fit. They're too small, they're too tight, or they're too baggy. She apparently spends a great deal of money on clothes and desires designer labels. However, she does not pay attention to how the clothes look on her. And in fact, they are, if in fact they are eye-pleasing. I can think of the one outfit she wore in the daytime, and that was lovely. The white tailored dress with thin black belt. And the white hat. See, I didn't love that. They're talking about that one she wore. It was an ascot with the black. I hate that. It was the wrinkled t-shirt dress. That was a rare exception to the rule. And the rule is Meghan does not know how to wear clothes in a manner that is flattering to her. By contrast, when Catherine Um, when has Catherine ever gone in front of cameras in a wrinkly, ill-fitting outfit? I think never is a correct answer. So I haven't switched the picture over on purpose because I'm waiting to show you something. So I've been asked a couple of times, would you ever make a video on things that Meghan wore that you actually liked? And the answer is I can't, because there's really not that many. And I'm not trying to be cruel. I'm saying literally it would be a 3-second video, because I just do not get her style, her fashion sense, her spending. I don't understand any of it. There is one dress that comes to mind that I actually really liked of Meghan's. So I'm going to show it to you now. Ready? Here you go. I still don't like that she's belted up under her boobs. It's always so weird to me. But that aside, because it just makes her look boxy. I like the asymmetrical neckline on this thing. I do. I've always noticed it. And I gotta say, for once, her hair actually makes sense here. I think this is the one time where messy kind of was still chic, right? The only other dress I ever saw her wear that I actually liked was this one. And I still think that the tailoring is not right on this thing. You can see it probably, I don't know, it's just not quite exactly the right fit. But that aside, my favorite color is blue. So I think this is really pretty. I like the colors. I would like this dress. But I think she missed the mark on the hair big time there. Which leads me to, what is Meghan Markle's most successful fashion look? Answer: she doesn't have a fashion look, unless you count being messy and frumpy. I've not seen a photo of her that looks amazing. Her hair is messy and or else pulled back so tightly that she's giving herself a facelift. She also has too much makeup on, needs to realize she's not on stage. This person says it'd be easier to count on the fingers of one hand when her fashion hits gone right. Yeah, I think I'm out with just the two. I can't think of anything else that I particularly liked. And then this person, Gia, says, every single thing that creature wears is wrong, with lots of exclamation points. Does Meghan Markle dress well? Let's see. Michael writes, yes, but only if you consider tacky well dressed. Most of us with common sense do not. So no, she doesn't dress well at all. I bet her undies are just as tacky as the rest of her clothes are. Well, I'm not going to go there, but I will say, obviously she has issues with her foundation garment. See picture above. Well, guys, I'm going to end this video here, but before I let you go, I have a little present for you all. When I was doing research for this video and pulling pictures of the worst outfits, you guys, there are more pictures of that awful red dress that I had not seen before. Are you ready for this? Brace yourself. Hold on to something. Just get ready. You guys, I've seen a million pictures of this outfit. I have not seen this picture. I don't know what I'm looking at this angle. Dare I say, it looks worse than I've ever seen it. Guys, I've seen a million pictures of this dress. I really have. I've looked at it for an embarrassing amount of time. Something about this picture, it's just even worse. I just can't believe how bad this dress is. I think in the other angles, I don't know. Maybe it just isn't as boxy as it is right here, and the boobs look even weirder. Come on, what am I looking at? What is this? Wow, the people that made this dress really hate her, right? Oh, you guys, I cannot even. Anyway, thank you. So I was looking at, like I said, I was just looking, see what the news was, see what they're up to now, what things were photoshopped, what stunts they were pulling. And all of a sudden in Daily Mail, I found this little gem. Shall we take a look? Shall we? And can I just say, honk honk, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, she's going to hate this. This article popped up, fashion mistakes that make you look older, according to celebrity stylists. Take a look at the picture they use, you guys. So here it is. It's an article about fashion mistakes, and yep, that's right. The wife is one of the examples. So I thought we could take a look at this article, see what they're talking about, and look at, some of her fashion mistakes. There are so many to choose from. Okay, so right off the bat, number one is wearing the wrong colors. Now, here's the funny thing. I had recorded myself reading this article. Honestly, the article's kind of boring. It just goes into why it's important to know your right colors. But here's the funny part. I started looking at this entire article and could make... Well, I'll just show you. We have examples of Meghan for each individual fashion faux pas, if you will. And what's funny is they actually use her as the example under number 1. So you know she's not happy about that, and I can't help but find it hilarious. So number 1, wearing the wrong colors. And here's the example they gave for that. Dun, dun, dun! I hate this dress so much. And don't worry, this dress makes another appearance on the list in just a little bit. But yeah, here we go. Colors that completely wash you out. Awful, right? And here's the other funny thing about this article. Let me show you this. So she's number 1. And then look under this picture. They go into number 2, but look at number 3. So you can still see Meghan with a thing that says wrong underwear. We'll get into that. So let's look at this list of what they say are the fashion faux pas and things that age you. And let's see how Meghan gets it wrong every single time. So again, the first one was wearing the wrong colors. We saw the example they gave. Here are my examples of wearing the wrong colors. Not only does she not look great in the certain colors that they were showing, she does this, where she wears the wrong colors. And what I mean is she's not supposed to wear a certain color to an event. You better believe she's going to wear it. Case in point, asked to wear cream to Louis' christening, and she wore olive. Why is that a big deal? So she could mess with Catherine in the photos forever. She's the only one wearing a color. Also, you have this monstrosity. Not only is it an awful color, she's dressed like the Hertz counter. Come on. You can't make this stuff up. She's posing in front of the counter. She's dressed exactly like. All right. Number 2, shapeless clothes. Ooh, it was kind of hard to narrow down choices on this one because she likes to do that a lot. All right. So we have this purple one. This one immediately sprung to mind as shapeless. Nothing to it. I don't understand it. Oh, and this look right here. How could we forget? The Joker look. No shape, no style. 1,000,000 degrees. Make it make sense, right? And who wouldn't want to be described as messy and shapeless in their wedding dress, right? From the bad fit to the nonsensical hair and the undergarments, none of it made any sense. So I would say this one's pretty shapeless. Number 3, wrong underwear. Where have we seen that before? Oh, I know. In everything she wears. Every time we see that strapless bra. Wrong underwear every single time. I don't understand it. It never makes any sense, and it doesn't look good. I don't understand how she can't see the outlines of it. So weird. All right, number 4, dated hair and makeup. That would imply there was some sort of style going on or some sort of plan, and I don't believe there ever was one. Just messy. Just get the hair as messy as possible and go from there, right? I don't think there was rhyme or reason to any of it. I think it was just messy for messy's sake. So, yeah, 0 F's forgiven. Oh, and I found another tongue sticking out picture when I was looking up messy hairstyles. You're welcome. Dressing for your new body shape. All right. Would a new body shape include, I don't know, a fabric pillow in the midsection, maybe? I'm asking for a friend. Just curious. Yeah. I would say these would probably fall under that category. Number 6, too matchy. Oh, don't worry. I got you covered on this one. She sure likes that look. Oh, boy. When she's going for her business lady attire / Wallace Simpson, she likes to trot this look out. Again, pants pulled up to the neck. Matchy. Oof, not great. Oh, make it stop. Joker outfit appearing again. Oh, and this one came from New York. Yeah, too matchy. I think that's one of the several problems. All right, number 7, getting stuck in your favorite decade. Well, I would say getting stuck in your favorite look. Because Meghan has never seen a trench dress with a big old belt under the boobs that she didn't love. She loves these trench dresses. You'll see them a lot. And dishonorable mention would go to the white button down because she sure likes that too. The wrinklier, the better. Convenience dressing. Okay, I found an example of that too. This one immediately popped into my head. Ta-da! It's convenient. It's rumpled up in the corner of your floor. There you go. Put it on. You got it. Well, the next one is being a shrinking violet. And I don't think anybody's ever accused Markle of that, but I will show you these pretending to be, I guess, coquettish. And these, I would put that in a similar category because she likes to play this game too. Look at me. Oh, I got to cover my mouth. She likes that look a lot. Number 10, wearing the wrong fabrics. Oh boy, I just did a video on this. Go back and watch Wrinkled in case you missed it. But yeah, she does that too. She does like to wear the wrong fabrics. Oof, that one is scary. Really, really likes wrinkly. The wrinklier the better. That's her motto with stuff, as it appears. But yeah, wears the wrong fabrics. Really likes to wear linen things, I guess. Yeah, I just found it funny. I thought it was great that it popped up with fashion, whatever, 10 worst fashion faux pas to age you. And old Megsy Poo was in the thumbnail for it. And then she was number 1 on the list. So there's that. And then going through each one and finding examples of each. Yeah, that was fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I can't wait to bring you more like this. I just appreciate you guys so much. I hope you all have the best day, and let me know how many of these fashion faux pas you commit on a daily basis. I'm sure it still looks a little less messy and a little less wrinkled, just a hunch. You guys, honk honk everybody. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we're taking a look at fashion. You know I love doing these. These are just so much fun to me. We look at Quora, which is like an online question and answer situation, and boy, do the answers get fun. People answer questions about Meghan's terrible fashion choices, and I chime in with my own answers, and I can't wait to read your answers in the comments. So let's take a look at what people are asking now about Meghan Markle and her interesting choices, shall we say. And also, look at me. Does Meghan Markle have unique style and fashion choices when compared to other royals? Pfft, come on. Allow me to recommend this video to you. It's one that I made a little while back. It's under Meghan Markle Fashion Fails. And it's where I show Catherine and Meghan at the same events in completely different outfits, and just it kind of highlights how wrong Meghan seems to get everything, and it's fun to watch. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. So again, the question was her unique style and fashion choices compared to other royals, and Julie right off the bat says, nope, she's very sloppy looking. To which I say, honk honk, you must be an honorary drunk goose. Yeah, she is very sloppy looking, and I mean, I've been able to make so many videos of messy because of it. So thank you for always being messy. No, she really is. We talk about it all the time. It was the worst. She never dresses great, but it seemed to be the height of all-time awfulness when she was actually a member of the royal family, you know, for those 72 engagements. But yeah, woo, she must have been involved in some sort of bet or something. So in regards to her unique style, this person says, yeah, she does. It's called trash. Okay. So when I read this, I laughed and thought of this outfit because it always kind of looks like it's sponsored by Hefty and diapers. Unique is one word for it. She has all this money, yet nothing she wears fits her properly. Yeah, which I read into that as 0 Fs were given. When she had the height of her money and access to things, I would say when she was, you know, a member of the royal family, 72 engagements, she had access to everything. And yet these are some of the looks we got from her. Yikes. How many times has Meghan Markle's fashion gone wrong? Oh boy, we might be here for a little while. Oh, I'm sorry. Did did you want to take this one or did you want me to answer? Me? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me just tell you. She gets it wrong every single time. Every single time. I've never seen her get it right. Okay, I think in another video I talked about like 2 outfits that weren't as bad. But all of these are examples of some of the worst. God, there's so many. So many. Guys, while I got you here, there's something else we need to talk about. I don't think I've ever talked about it in a video. I talked about it on Patreon, but I haven't done it over here. I don't have enough to make a full video out of, but I would like to go ahead and talk about this. What's going on with this? No, seriously, what's happening here? Does anybody want to tell her? Your makeup's all a little smeared. Now, one of you very brilliant people, I wish I had your username in front of me. I don't. Had this idea that you think that she and Harry both always look messy and rumpled. So you think, ooh, they just did the hippity dippity, right? And so they had that sexy look. No, I mean, yes, you're probably right, but no, they've missed the mark big time. And I thought, well, maybe she was going that way and trying to be messy with her makeup too. I don't know what's going on. So Debbie says every time she goes out, her clothes never fit her right. She dresses for the body she wishes she had instead of the one she actually has. She's built like, you guys, I'm so sorry. She's built like SpongeBob SquarePants, a square boxy body with skinny bony legs and big feet. All right, so I'm not here to talk about anybody's body. I don't think that's cool. But I will talk about what a terrible dresser she is and how she doesn't dress for her body shape. Yeah, I think it just goes to the overall messy. Sorry, I almost said it wrong. The overall messy look of it. Always just a wrinkled mess. And there's just no reason for it. There's no excuse. There's no reason. I mean, most of us wouldn't show up in our, whatever, Target, wherever you shop, Banana Republic, whatever, wardrobe, to our jobs like this. I just can't even imagine showing up as a member of the royal family like this. It truly baffles me and blows my mind. Said in a different video, but it still applies, which is she must have some sort of magic mirror because, or voices in her head, I'm not sure, because she looks at herself and says, dang, I look good, Whereas mine is the opposite kind of mirror where I look at myself and go, oh my gosh, what is happening today? What am I wearing? What am I doing? What is this? She seems to have the opposite problem. It would be easier to count the fingers on one hand when her fashion had gone right. Yeah, same. I talk about this in another video as well. Somebody had asked, or several of you had asked, is there any time you feel like she got it right? I put up my examples. I'll put them back up here in case you guys want to talk about it real quick. So I talked about this one before. I do like this dress. This is by Halo, I think you guys said in the comments. I like the asymmetrical neckline. I don't like the belt up under her boobs again, but I think she just likes to do that. I don't know. I would wear the belt a little lower, but I think it's a pretty dress, and I actually like the shoes she's wearing it with it too. I like the blue dress she wore here. I'm partial to blue, so anything blue usually catches my eye, so I do like the shades of blue. I would totally wear this dress. And then I just found this one. I don't even know when or where this is from, but I found this picture. This is the dress. I'd have to see it standing up. She probably belted up under the tits. I don't know, but I like this dress. I'm not even a huge green fan, but I'm drawn to this green, and I like there's actually that keyhole neckline I kind of like. I don't understand putting purple pumps with it. Maybe I'm not fashionable enough, but I don't get that at all. But I don't hate this dress. So there's 3 examples. See, I'm not biased. I just hate most of her clothes. Pretty much 99% of her clothes, all but these 3. 100% of the time she wears any piece of clothing, even when she tries to copy Catherine, it's a disaster. Her choices do not complement her figure at all. You guys, my favorite example of this is to show you, I believe these were worn a month apart. Catherine wore hers to the Top Gun premiere first, and then Meghan's was soon after, and oh boy, did it go wrong. All right, here's Catherine. God, I love this dress so much. I mean, I love her, but this dress, it's gorgeous. Talk about a statement dress. Woo! Looking good. Okay. I'm fawning over Catherine. Look how beautiful. Love it so much. Love the white detail around the shoulder. She looks great. Radiant, right? Absolutely gorgeous. And then not quite the same effect. So this is a jumpsuit. This is a choice. There's a cutout in the back. It's not good. It's not good. And then Lisa says, whenever she's left the house or yacht, LOL. Whoopsies. What are the most inappropriate clothes Meghan Markle has ever worn in public? Oh, so many fun answers for this one. You know what immediately springs to my mind? This one. Are they on vacation at the beach, you ask? Oh, no, they're on a royal tour. They're actually on royal duties. And yes, sometimes you see them dressed down for things, like meet and greets and stuff. But never seen this on a royal at a royal duty. That's a lot we're seeing there, huh? Okay. This person answers every single thing. She has no sense of the decorum required for special occasions. Ding, ding, ding. Meghan fancies herself a movie star, so she always dresses to attract as much attention as she can to pose and paste on her permanent smile, despite the occasion. Plus, she thinks she has a great body, so always chooses clothes that emphasize her thick, high waist and spindle legs. This woman desperately, let me put a point on that, needs a stylist. Now, what? That's my pretend shock voice. Why would they say such a thing? What? Oh, yeah, you can see it in the picture here. You guys, this is the one I called the crumpled up piece of shit because it is. It's a crumpled up piece of bubble gum, I guess. It's not good. And yeah, everything that person said, you can see right here in this picture. Enjoy. Question: what was Meghan Markle's boldest public appearance? Answer: trotting down the aisle, swathed in virginal white for her third marriage on the arm of Prince Charles, when she had a living father who was conveniently not invited. All right, this answer has me cracking up. I love it so much. And you know what haunts my nightmares? These two pictures right here. This picture I'm showing you and this one. Absolutely haunts my nightmares. It's very much, look at me. But also, it's finding the camera. It's being smug. But it's kind of that cat that swallowed the canary, right? Very proud of herself. And then her favorite, which is that coquettish thing where she ooh, me, and covers her mouth and stuff. But then here she's winking. I find that so weird. If I found pictures of Jay winking in our wedding photos, I'd be like, what the hell are you doing? Did you have something in your eye? What's happening? But she looks like she got away with something, and I guess she kind of did here. Wow, we found somebody that doesn't like her more than us? Possibly. I don't know if that's possible. Here we go. Mistress California Mountbatten Windsor, maybe soon to be Spencer, epitomizes superficial. Everything about her is superficial. Every word she utters is superficial. This person really likes the word superficial. Every trend upon which she leaps is purely superficial on her part. She bounces from here to there, to somewhere, then elsewhere, leaving nothing of substance behind. I mean, this person isn't wrong, but this was in the fashion section of these questions, so I found it very funny, so I just wanted to include it. So there you go. If it's one of you that wrote it, well, honk honk, you drunk goose. I love it. And then this person asks, does Meghan Markle have a pretty waistline? All right, I know that's a rough question. I don't like to go there either. But there were some funny responses to it. That's what I'm getting at. Again, I'll make fun of her lack of fashion choices all day long. I'm not into talking about body stuff. Okay, and then this person replies, she does not appear to have a waistline. That could be because of her terrible choice of clothes. Or it could be she has a square figure. Yee. I would just say it's time to move past the boat neck. The boat neck doesn't help. And I love a boat neck, but this isn't it. Gotta move past the trench dress. Oh my God. That girl loves trench anything. If it's got 2 rows of buttons, she's all for it. Ugh. Then this person writes, actually, she looks like a bag lady. No matter how many thousands of dollars in flash she wears, but I must say the puke green dress was one of the worst. Oh, you mean this one? Super Kermit. I can't take credit for the Kermit thing. I think HG Tutor calls her that, but it just fits so well. It's not easy being green. Oh my gosh. Seriously, I agree. This is one of the worst. And honestly, at this angle, it's better than the others. Allow me. Here's the view from the front. Hello, strapless bra. I see you. You're looking at me. I'm looking at you. Oh my goodness. This is proof right here that her stylist hates her or that she doesn't have one. But I remember seeing this, I think in the Netflix. I've watched so much crap. The Netflix one maybe, where the woman was like draping it on her while she was whining about whatever she was whining about at the moment. And here we are at the back, you guys. I don't understand any of this. I don't understand how you see this and go, yeah, I look really good. It's really bad. Okay. I don't normally talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it. You can see her underwear line, right? I mean, you guys see that too? Her bra was staring at me. Now her underwear is staring at me, and I feel very uncomfortable. No, but it's not good. It's really not. It pulls in all the wrong places. Again, I don't care what her body is. I'm just saying she picks the complete wrong outfits. I don't know how you see this and go, yeah, I look good. I want to look like I got caught in a door and that it pulled the fabric and that I'm choking on this cape. It's pulling my neck. What are some fashion accidents that Meghan Markle has experienced? Ooh, is that a nicer way of saying it? Like she accidentally put on that stupid green outfit? Okay, this person replies, the white linen dress with the package folds still in it, I'm guessing from where she had it shipped, I don't know, appears to have been no accident. Someone just doesn't know that linen needs to be ironed. You guys, I forgot about this stupid dress. We've seen it before. It's real bad. I understand she's just out running errands, but it's real bad. All right. This person says you're joking, right? She has no fashion sense whatsoever. Her clothes are either way too big and baggy or too tight and mismatched. And I thought, you know what? They make such a good point. That's exactly what it is. We're never Goldilocks, right? It's never just right. It's too big or it's too small. Yeah. It's never altered right. So here you go. Too big, and too big. And then at other events, you just see like it's way too small. The top's way too small. It's actually pulling at the fabric. It's too small. It doesn't make any sense. And then the mismatch thing, this is all I could think of when I saw the mismatch thing. Different color whites on the shirt and the skirt and again, belted under the boobs. I can't with that, but I've gone in on this outfit. I hate this outfit so much. She learned one trick from Suits about a white shirt and she just wore it all the time for no reason. But yeah, mismatched clothes. And then she went the extreme opposite and went matchy-matchy and looked like the Joker. Don't you worry, she fixed it all in one dress. My favorite, you guys. She got all of it in one dress. Think about it. Too loose in parts, too tight in parts, too little fabric in parts, too much fabric in other parts. Hey, at least the thing matches itself, even though she was not supposed to wear this color. Yeah, she managed to pull off all of them in one dress. Congratulations. That takes talent. Oh my goodness, you guys, it actually stresses me out when I see this dress. It does. It gives me anxiety. It flares up my anxiety. It's just so much. It's so much going on here, right? And then the spray tan. Oh, I've said it before. It's weaponized spray tan at this point. It really is. So much going on. So smug. Oh, the smugness. Man, I wish I had, I don't know, a fraction of her smugness. I'd feel much better. I mean, I'd be delusional, but I'd be much better. Oh, goodness. Woo! This dress will never not be funny to me. I said in a different video, I will be wearing this dress to a meet and greet with you guys. I just need to make it out of construction paper and some, I don't know, those craft noodles and some hot glue. I'm not sure. It'll be fun, though. I look forward to that. Oh, man, you guys. This was so much fun. I love doing these fashion ones. They really crack me up. I get to laughing so hard. I really like. I'll sit here. These videos take so much longer than the regular ones, but I don't care. I love them because I just find myself laughing and Googling. Like, I'll get ideas in my head of what photos I want to pull, and then I sit here and I laugh and I Google as I go back through the horrible clothes. And again, 72 engagements. That's all we're talking. So it's not like there's, a billion to choose from. She just chose wrong every single time. I found an old article from Glamour that featured one Miss Meghan Markle, and we will be taking a look at how her answers continue to contradict themselves. Also, what got my attention on this article is the picture, because, you're just going to have to see it. You won't believe it's her. This is before she discovered bronzer and spray tan, apparently. But I can't wait to dive into this with you. Thank you so much for being here. Honk, honk, everybody. So I happened upon this little beauty right here. This came out in 2017. Just a reminder, she and Dum Dum got married 2018. And it says, Meghan Markle chats to Glamour about VB, Victoria Beckham dresses, her personal style, okay, and her fashion cringe moments. Oh boy, they're still to come, don't worry. But with this article came this picture. Just get ready for this. I'm sorry, what's that now? Who is this? I don't know either. You guys, when this picture popped up, I literally was like, who is this? Why? What am I looking at? I actually think she looks like Vanessa Hudgens a little bit here. But yeah, there she is before she discovered her spray tan and bronzer, her weapon of choice. You guys, I cannot with this. Look, even the freckles are gone. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised she didn't throw a fit about that. And here it is up close. Did they airbrush out the mole too? I can't really tell in this picture. I'm just looking closely. She just looks so drastically different, but dare I say, not as messy as she'd go on to be when she joined with the royal family, which I think about a lot. She truly had a Princess Diaries moment in reverse, where she looked better when she was on Suits, but then all of a sudden, I don't know, she joined the family and she's like, fuck it, I don't need to try anymore. Bring on the messy hair, bring on the mismatched outfits, let's go, let's do this. The other thing that hit me is, do you feel like she was on her way out to take photographs and some, like, I don't know, crew member or something kind of got in her way and this is the look she's giving him? And this wasn't supposed to be the actual photographs for the article. So as you can imagine, and do imagine, this is just a giant puff piece. So we're not going to read through that, but we are going to hit some of the highlights lowlights, because there are some. And P.S., haven't seen this photo before either. I mean, she loves a white shirt, right? And standing like this? I don't know. I don't get it. Whew, this is before the shirt dress got all messy. Still pretty messy. But what is the stance? What does this scream? Again, I have to go to the bathroom? I don't understand. All right, so they have to lead off with, tell us about Suits, characters welcome. So she goes into, woe is me, I did so many pilots. Okay. Oh boy. Then the interviewer asks her, you must have lots of fashion brands courting you now and sending you all sorts of stuff. This is funny because if you know, you know. Allegedly, when she was part of the royal family, she was busted asking for all sorts of free stuff. Having her people ask and having the palace have to tell her that's not done. Oh boy, you ready for this nonsense? Okay, here we go. I think it's really changed because my sensibility. What question is she answering? They ask her, do you have people sending you free shit? All right, this is what she answers that question with. I think it's really changed. What has? Because my sensibility had always been relaxed California girl style. Oh God, ripped jeans, barefoot. Got it. And on any given day, I was in jeans. Oh God, I didn't read ahead. and cut off some flip-flops. See how down to earth she is, you guys. But the weather alone in Toronto changes your wardrobe! Exclamation point. The fashion on suits is gorgeous. So it's also become my education of designers and really knowing what fits my body well. Again, this came out in 2017. Don't worry, the worst is yet to come. You guys, come on. She knows her body and what fits her. She knows. She would never leave the house in anything that doesn't fit her correctly. That's just not something she would ever do, right? Oh, goodness. Don't worry. She says more crazy things. Here we go. Now what I'm starting to learn is, look at me. I just slipped into that voice. Even though things look amazing on the hanger, it doesn't mean they're gonna look amazing on me. Wow. So it's like she knows the right words to say, but does not practice them. Again, it's just a page out of Harold and Fraud's usual playbook. They say these things, but then do not put these things into practice. Is anybody else dying to know what she turned down? Like what outfit she would have said, no, that doesn't look great on me. I don't think they exist because you can't really get worse, can you? For example, I love Victoria Beckham dresses, but I don't have the long torso to support that silhouette. Since when does she have any awareness of her torso? Her idea of dressing for her torso is belting under her boobs. I don't understand what she's talking about. I wear a lot of Burberry on this show, and I wear a lot of, I've never heard of this one, is it Prable? I don't know. Because Rachel's whole aesthetic is someone who comes from money and has a real classic design sensibility. It's really modern because she's still young. So I'm sorry, is she kissing her own ass now? Is that what we're doing? Kissing her own ass because she plays that character? I'm so young. Okay. All right, ready to pile on more nonsense? Yeah, me too. There's also a lot of Tom Ford because, as all paralegals do, she wears Tom Ford's skirt to the office. It's so funny because girls come up to me on the street, I'm sure, and they feel like they know you, and they'll say, oh, what was that skirt you were wearing last week? And I'll be like, well, A, I was wearing it 7 months ago, so you're being a bitch to the fans is what you're saying, and B, it was a Tom Ford skirt. So you want to know, but you don't really want to know that it was a $5,000 skirt. You guys, she's so down to earth. See, she would just never wear a $5,000 skirt. You guys, I just caught the eye of that 100,000-pound monstrosity she's wearing in the middle there. Yeah, she's very frugal with money. She would never wear a $5,000 skirt. That would just not be something that she does. Oh, but don't worry, the madness continues. And I don't get to keep it. That's not what I hear. Allegedly, things walked off set with you. I don't know if it was that set, but I've heard of things walking off other sets, so that's interesting. But it's been really cool to see what works for my body and what doesn't. Again, this interview was given in 2017. She married Harry in 2018. Just do that. That math ain't mathin', right? So she's saying that she learned so much before she joined the royal family and wore the worst outfits I've ever seen. Oh, but don't worry, the madness continues. Here we go. Do you have a say in the direction of the clothes? A lot of my personal style is reflected. Okay, again, she dressed so much better in suits than she ever had before or ever has since. So that was the point where she still had to listen to people. When she got to not listen to people, we saw that madness ensued. So it says, I like monochromatic and tonal dressing, and I don't generally wear prints, and neither does Rachel now. Rachel wears a lot of separates. She's really the only character on the show who you'll see mix and match wardrobe basics like a normal person would, whereas everybody else wears a different piece every single time. I've had some of the same pieces in my wardrobe for the last 5 seasons. Okay. So she says she doesn't generally wear a lot of prints. So while I'm reminding of you of all this, just take a look at the pictures on the screen and see some of her, what's the opposite of greatest hits? Worst misses in prints, because boy, does she have some doozies. I hate those cow shoes. Yeah, she does seem to wear prints. So once again, words, actions not matching up. Again, why am I surprised by this? I'm not. What's your go-to style of dress? On a normal day, I love a shift dress. Oh goodness, you know what came to mind with that? With flats and a little crop jacket. That for me is one of my travel wear if it's not too chilly. You can throw a scarf over your leg if it's cold on the plane. Okay, again, around this same time, let me show you where she was photographed in her travel wear. White shirt, check. Stupid fedora, check. Not a shift dress in sight. Oh, but it continues. You ready? Oh, goodness. All right. As I've gotten older, I like longer dresses, but my legs come up to my ears, and I'm not very tall. So when I wear a short skirt, I've got to be really conscious. Do you now? Do ya? I love the opportunity to get properly dressed up. I've worn 3 Lanvin dresses, and they've all been a dream. They're so well made with the most beautiful craftsmanship. I don't tend to go with things that are ornate, just beautifully made pieces. Just keep that in your head. And some classic jewelry. You know, let the work speak for itself. I love that. Yeah, guys, let the work speak for itself. She loves a beautifully made piece, you know, perfectly put together and well done. Yeah, that's definitely what she's known for. Then the interviewer asks, have you any fashion cringe moments? Oh, don't worry, that's going to come. Promise I haven't read ahead in this part. I'm just guessing here. She's going to say yes to appear relatable, but truly, I don't think she could wrap her head around that she could put a foot wrong. I think she thinks everything she does is wonderful, so she couldn't possibly have a fashion cringe moment, or 2,000 of them. All right, you ready for this insane answer? Here we go. I was going to this event where there was this DVF lace dress with a zipper up the back, and it was so fitted and had T-length sleeves, and even buying a DVF dress was a big deal. I bought one in navy and black. What? Okay. Is she saying she bought one in navy and one in black? Like, it's a big deal, so I bought 2. It was too tight, too short, and my hair was too polished. Don't worry, you will soon ditch that and only wear messy things and messy hair. And everything about it was trying too hard. Don't worry, you'll let go of that too. You won't try at all, coming up soon. Oh my goodness. I think as you get older, you feel more confident and you don't need to put that much effort in. Okay, she took her own advice very literally and gave 0 effort. To be able to throw your hair up in a very French way doing things. Is that the look she was going for? Was she trying to be French? Is that just another way of giving England a middle finger? I'm just curious. I didn't even think about that. I just thought it was like, I can't be bothered. But yeah, bonjour, Mademoiselle Messy. If your outfit is on point, one thing has to be off for you to look perfect. What? Well, luckily for you, nobody's accusing you of being perfect, and there were many things that were off about your outfits, just saying. P.S. The article included this photograph right here. Let that sink in. The article was done in 2017. This was, 2020, when they went and had their meeting at Canada, the whatever it's called, the embassy, whatever, the Canadian embassy there in London. And yeah, they're showing her pit stains right here at the bottom of the article. So she must have pissed them off too. Like, they had to go in and add this thing. It made me laugh so hard. I was like, oh my God, somebody really hates her. The only other thing that was included were more WTF pictures like this one. Still less messy than when she was part of the royal family, so I'll give her that. But I don't understand who this is or who this is supposed to be. Anyway, guys, that was fun. Oh God. I love that both of them, both Harry and Meghan, say these things and then just show us over and over that they can't be bothered to remember their lies, so they just do the complete opposite. She never wore prints. Look at the print on the screen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much as always for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I can't wait to bring you more things like this.